제 214회 널뛰기를 해보니까 어때요?
And the next one, hi, how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? You like that? Hey, there you go. Next. Very nice, isn't that beautiful? And we've got Yoshi. the tough guy casual look. I love it.
Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Speak Korean's fashion show. If you haven't noticed already, the costumes we're wearing are the traditional Korean hanbok. Okay, and if you look at Stephen and my uniform, well, why don't you say hello first?
Hi, I'm Stephen Revere, and these are the really expensive ones. They got us the really fancy ones for today.
Right.
These are the ones that married couples would wear for special events of some sort. And here are the ones that single people would wear for special events. And introduce yourself, please.
Hello, I'm Valentina. I'm from Russia. 만나서 반갑습니다.
Oh, very good. Oh, she looks... And?
Hello everyone, my name is Yoshi. I'm from Japan. Konnichiwa.
Okay.
And of course, no one would actually sit here and go like this in the hanbok,
Yes,
but
no.
you look very nice and refined. Anyways, let's go and check out our flash animation today.
Wrap it up.
With Lisa
And Stephen.
널뛰기를 해보니까 어때요?
보기보다 어려운데요.
전통 음식을 파는 곳에 가볼까요?
네, 배가 고프네요.
Alright, that first line there, new word, 널뛰기. 널뛰기. Let's just cut it right there and start the first one. Here we go. Take a look at this picture. These girls are doing some weird thing. They're jumping on a panel or a board, right?
It's like a seesaw, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah.
And what we call this is a 널빤지, right? It's a board, a flat board. And the girls jump from one end to the other, taking turns alternatively. And it's very difficult. And it hurts your knees.
You gotta have, if it's okay if you have really good timing. If
Right.
you're like a gymnast or something, it wouldn't be a problem. But for most of us, it's really tough. I've tried it before, and it is really
It's
tough
really
to
hard.
time it right.
Anyway, so that line there, 널뛰기 해보니까 어때요? So how is it once you've tried it? I guess they're at some sort of folk village or something, right?
Yeah, and you'll hear this one all the time. 보다, in this instance, is to try something, right? Oh, 먹어봐. You'll hear Koreans say this a lot of times. Try this, right? 먹어봐. Try eating this, right? In this case, 해보니까, now that you tried it, that 니까 added on to the end is, oh, now that you've tried it kind of thing. Now that you've tried it, 어때요? What do you think? So you want to memorize this entire expression and then try it with the 먹다 too. 먹어보니까 어때요? Now that you try eating it, what do you think? Right? 해보니까 어때요?
You can try lots of things, right? Let's try it with our students. Okay, 한복 입어보니까 어때요? How is it now that you've tried on the 한복?
입어보니까 어때요?
한복
입어보니까 어때요?
네, 좋아요.
좋아요. Okay. All right, the next line there. 보기보다 어려운데요. 어렵다, we already know this, but I think we need to focus in on 보기보다, right? More 보das
Yeah,
here.
bo, right? You're getting all this. The first one is 보기, that is seeing, and then 보다 is than. So in this case, than it looks is what they're saying, right? 어려워요, difficult. So it's more difficult than it looks. 보기보다 어려워요. You can also use this, once again, for food that you eat. It's tastier than it looks. 보기보다 맛있어요.
보기보다 어려운데요. And then, here's a new vocabulary word for those of you who don't know this yet. 전통 음식. 전통 is traditional, 음식 is food, and Stephen's going to give you some examples.
Sure, here's a few examples of 전통 음식, 한국의 전통 음식, and we've got traditional Korean 떡, which is a big holiday food. People love to have this on holidays nowadays. And one that many of you will be very familiar. Oh, no, this is very different. 신선로. I thought the kalbi picture was in here next, but no. 신선로, this is a mixture of vegetables and some fish and seafood that they boil up into a soup, and it's very difficult to find nowadays
Right.
in Korea, especially a place that does it right. And then we have traditional Korean galbi, which is still
Delicious,
one of the
right.
most popular dishes in Korea.
전통 음식을 파는 곳에 가볼까? Shall we go to a place that sells traditional Korean food? And tell me why they said, okay, 팔다 is to sell, so why does it turn into 파는?
There goes that. Where did that liel go?
Yeah.
파는 곳. Why? Because we've had this before. The liel 불규칙 동사, that liel drops away whenever the next letter is either a B, biop, N, nian, or S, shua. In any of those cases, it drops away. So here, because it's followed by 는 to describe a place that sells, you say 파는 곳.
Right. And Stephen's hungry. 네, 배가 고프네요. 배고프다, we've learned a lot before. We're hungry, and he ends it by making observation, right? By saying 네요.
And you hear that sound, 꼬르륵, 꼬르륵, don't you? Yes.
What's going on?
하스 소리가 나네요.
Yeah.
You're hungry.
Yeah, that's the
Grumbling.
sound, your stomach grumbling sound in Korean is 꼬르륵, 꼬르륵.
Right.
Yes.
All right, well, while we go and feed him, let's go and check out our Korean Inside. Actually, you can't go anywhere. You got to help us. Korean Inside.
Lisa,
리사, 스티븐, 절
절
받으세요.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
love
절. Aha. They said it really well, but doing it's a different story. It's a little challenging. Lisa's going to show you how to do the woman's 절. The
Okay.
절 is the bow.
Bow,
right?
and it's to show respect to your elders, so you want to be careful
And
and
we are
slow
definitely their old
when
elders.
you
But
do it.
look how pretty that is. And then standing up's the
Like that.
challenge. And obviously Lisa's done this
When you go
many
back down.
times before. And then I'll show you the men's. The men's is much easier than the women's. Women's have to go from the squat up. We just go straight to the knees first. Keep your balance, and then you go down. Put your hands down right in front of you there.
This is the hard part.
And the hard part again is coming up. Oh no, almost.
Well,
Kind of a little gymnastics thing there. Thank you very much. Is that okay?
잘했어.
Uh-huh.
okay, and after you've done the 절 for your elders, it's time for you to receive the 세뱃돈, right? It's the money that you get for doing. Well, you guys didn't do it quite right, so I don't know about the 세뱃돈.
They're looking for the cash. Yes, 해뱃돈. 돈, of course, is money, but 배, notice it's got that shit sound in there, followed by the 돈, so it gets a double 쌍디귿 sound, right? 세뱃돈. Yeah.
All right, well, Stephen, take it away with our grammar lessons for today.
Okay, and first we start out with 해보니까 어때? Remember, that's now that you try it, what do you think? And 보기보다 어려운데요? Hey, a great one. Again, 통째로 외워야 되죠? You gotta memorize the whole thing. 보기보다 어려운데요? It's harder than it looks. And 파는 곳, which is a place where they sell something. 파는 곳.
네. And don't spit at me when you say 파는 곳. Just kidding. No, I didn't mean you. All right, well, let's go and take a final look at our lesson for today. 널뛰기를 해보니까 어때요?
보기보다 어려운데요.
전통 음식을 파는 곳에 가볼까요?
네, 배가 고프네요.
All right, thank you for joining us, and we hope you'll join us back here next time on Let's Speak Korean. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye, everybody.
말.
Have a nice day.